Hey, this is Casey up at Schaefer Chevrolet here in Pinconning, Michigan. This is our 2013 Ford F150. It's a XLT. It's got the 3.5 liter twin turbo EcoBoost motor, four-wheel drive equipped. It's a super cab version of this truck, and it's a utility box truck. So I'm just going to do a walk around video in about 5 minutes or so here and point out the the overall condition and everything of this truck. I'm going to start with the engine compartment and the 3.5 EcoBoost. It's a 6-cylinder motor that's, like I said, it's twin turbocharged. I'm gonna let you have a listen to it here. This that sounds exactly like it's supposed to. You hear that little tick, that's the fuel injectors. That's exactly how you want this motor to sound, just like it is now. It's a really quiet motor. It runs smooth. Like I said, it's got that turbocharge. It pulls great. It's one of Ford's more popular motors now to go along with the 5-liter V8. So I'm gonna put the hood down now, and I'm gonna do kind of like a walk around the outside to show you the condition out here. Usually I'm looking for like dents and dings and scratches, scrapes. Just whatever I can see that, I would be looking for if I were test driving a vehicle to purchase myself. Here on the front bumper, there's just this little dent there that you can see. But other than that, I mean, on the front end of this vehicle, that's the only thing that I've really noticed at all. Got some Firestone tires on this truck. Transforce AT. Get a look at the tread and everything. Has some pretty good tread. They look like they're pretty evenly worn overall. And then here's a shot of the passenger side front wheel well also. There's a scratch. That's probably the only scratch I've really seen on this entire truck, or at least the one that is probably the most noticeable, especially when you're looking for them. And they've got, it's got little dings and dents and stuff here and there, but not really too bad or anything. Looking down at like the doors, you see little bits of rust and stuff here and there, but nothing, nothing really out of the normal for what you would consider normal wear and tear on a truck that, is almost 6 years old now, or just about 6 years old, really. I'm gonna focus on the interior too in just a moment. Get you a quick shot of it. But I'm gonna keep going around the outside now. Here on the back passenger side, again, looking for dents, dings, stuff like that. Don't really see any over here. This is the utility box, and of course it's got the side storage here. It looks like, pretty fair amount of side storage with the shelving and everything. It's a Lear top. It's got this, turning handle here. With the lock, we do of course have the key as well. Highlight of this here really is you got this unit where you just pull the handle out, spin it, and it pulls this about 6 foot long bed out, and then you've got that storage up there, that in the wood compartment storage as well. So really really cool unit. You don't see them a lot, but you do see them. 1,200 pounds, evenly distributed, it says, as far as weight that thing can bear. As far as just the rest of the bed, looks pretty good overall. I mean, looks like it had a little bit of work done in it, but it's overall, I'd say, a pretty clean for what I typically see from work trucks. Now, again, here's what you got for lights on the for your trailering and everything. There's your hitch receiver, which, like I said, looks like, about 2 inches. I mean, usually from your tip of your thumb to that first knuckle is about 1 inch exactly. So it seems to be a 2-inch hitch receiver there. And then again, you got this other side, same thing for storage. Matching tires, like I said, all the way around. Looks good. Here we are, the backside wheel well. Spare tire, it's a full-size spare. Again, looking around the body, I mean, it looks really good to me. Just where where you normally see wear and stuff and surface rust, things like that. Now I'm gonna climb underneath it here so you can see up underneath. Like I said, there's the rockers and it's got some bubbles, you know, I mean, that's rocker panels and cab corners are usually the first to get the rust. You know, like I said, I saw some minor overspray on certain areas of the truck. You know, I don't know, it looks like maybe some painting was done over the rust. You know, that's nothing we would have done here at the dealership. But again, we just try to determine what's normal wear and tear, what's not normal, or what, you know, what's still feasible to sell for a good price and have still a pretty decent truck on the road. So again, a little bit of overspray, about the same condition overall, but with the rocker panels and stuff. With the frame, I mean, the frame looks good other than that little bit of overspray. I don't know if this truck was ever rust proof or not. It looks like it may have been, because generally speaking, you know, it looks pretty clean and everything. So, and I like to be able to get underneath them for you so you can get a really good idea just what it's like all in all. Now, back door, you know, like I said, all the windows, I already tested the windows out, everything's working. Now here is your back seat area. Like I said, look, obviously the seats aren't in here, but it looks like all the bolts are here. The seat belts, the middle belt, the other belt, it's got a fire extinguisher back here. Looks like everything is in place. Like if you wanted to add a back seat, you know, it's got the cup holders, just some storage back here. You know, it's, like I said, and there's some slight discoloration in this gray interior from, you know, and frankly, I think it, you know, I'm looking at my camera and I'm looking at it with my eyes, and I think the camera makes it stick out more than it actually does in real life. You know, maybe that's just me, but that's kind of my opinion on it. I'd say, I mean, the headliner has a couple little spots, but again, I think to the naked eye versus what I see on my screen, I think it looks better when you're actually looking at it. Let me walk around to the driver's side now. I'm gonna get a different angle. Again, looks like everything's in here. To add those seats, and you know, this wear and tear, that's, you know, we price it accordingly to make sure that, you know, for the condition of the truck, that the price matches that end of things too. The burn hole, like I said, I think that's it right there, which when you pan out, it doesn't really look like much of one until you're, you know, looking right at it and feeling it, and you can sort of feel that, you know, it seems like a hole that was there. Of course, this seat flips up so you have a third seat, and then you've also got storage under that middle seat as well. It's got the vinyl flooring. You know, here, as you can see, the cruise control goes on and off. It's got the integrated trailer brake controller. You know, 4-wheel drive. Got that shifted in. Tried that out. You know, it sounds nice and easy going in and out of 4-wheel drive. The radio is working and everything. Blinkers, you know, all that stuff. Like I said, I've tested out the heat, the air conditioning, those types of things. All that's working just fine. So those are all working exactly like I would hope and expect for a truck, like I said, that's got I don't remember the exact mileage on it, but you know, again, all in all, it's got a little bit of wear and tear, but you're getting a heck of a deal on it for what we've got it priced at. I believe it was, what, $13,300 is our price for this truck. We're like $5,000 below book value. That's NADA. You got another switch here too. That might be lights or something connected to that utility box. So I hope you liked the video. You got Bluetooth there as well, and Microsoft Ford Sync setup. So again, Casey at Schaefer Chevrolet. I hope you liked the video. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, thanks again.